Well, I'm diabetic.
Okay.
And I went for a heart attack, which I did not know that I had a heart attack at that moment. One day apart, I had a stroke. And when I woke up from that, I came from the hospital room and found from the doctors that I had a heart attack and stroke, really, really bad stroke that actually left me with a 16% of a heart. And then the stroke was, I didn't have any physical problems, but it just wiped my entire, basically like your computer of a hard drive. So it deleted my drive in my mind. Before I had the heal, I wanted to go in through the hell and everything. And that was, I was facing the end of my rope at that point. So that's why I wanted to put in a gun and put it in my mouth, because I was very, very emotional that I wanted to check out. I wanted to kill myself because I hated myself. I hated myself because I am just a shell of a human being. It deleted my existence, everything.
Right.
So I was
done.
I couldn't work. Psalm 22. And that was on a pastor that was in a church, and he was chanting Psalm 22 on Monday, Thursday. And when I heard that, my God, and the whole chapter of Psalm 22, it struck with me, and that's what I have to go write the script for this, the story, because that's what it's about.
One of the things that this film will do is it'll take you on a journey of a narrative, or it takes you into the depth of the life of David, and takes you into the depth of the life of Christ.
Yeah.
But then what happens is all along the way, you see their story, but then it brings it into your story. And I think that's, in other words, you have almost immediate application of that story that you're seeing into your own heart, into your own life. And we all know this. This is one thing that I've heard recently, and I've used it also when I speak, is there's no such thing as a hopeless situation, but there is a such thing as hopeless people.
Yeah.
And so one of the things that we endeavor to do, and what you and I do on a weekly basis, is to instill hope, because it's a fallacy to say there is no hope. But in reality, but people face situations all the time that they feel hopeless. And one of the things that this movie is going to do is help people to remember what has happened in the past and two important stories in history, and then to be able to bring that home into their own heart, into their own life.
Yeah, yeah. His testimony and his story is phenomenal. It's not just a story of hope, but it's also a story of healing. And there's emotional healing and a physical healing that took place in his life, which I'm sure you'll hear from him about as well, and his journey of how that took place. But it was through that tragedy that he started to write. Before you knew it, he actually had written a full-length movie. And so some of the producer friends that he has, that he works with on a regular basis, filming for Hollywood movies and broadcasting networks and all the things that they've done and worked on together, said, we think we could do this. Let's make this happen. And that's how the film Remember was born.
Hi, how are you? I'm Jonathan Sawyer. I'm the producer and the director for this feature film, Remember. This film is here, and we are looking at the locations here for Capernaum Studios in Dallas, Texas. It's fantastic. These sets are gorgeous, and I can shoot everything right here for this movie. But we need your help. We need your donations to make this real of this film. So please donate with our website, voxvisuals.org. Thank you.
Hey, Mike Carnes here, one of the producers for the movie Remember. We're here at Capernaum Studios in Texas and doing a full location scout. We've seen pottery, we've seen swords, we've seen special effects. It's wonderful what we're doing here, really taking our time to look at everything. And I just want you to know that this movie is going to happen because of you. We need your support. We need your prayer support most of all, but we also need your financial support. This is a donated film. This is a nonprofit film. So please help us. We're out here doing the work already. We're finding great locations, great places to shoot this, and we want you to be part of it.